We're going to be talking about charisma today, and who better to learn from than Thomas Shelby? Let's get started. Have you ever noticed how Tommy moves? He never seems to be in a hurry. He walks slowly, deliberately, almost like a predator sizing up his prey. But it's not just about walking. It's about every movement, every gesture, every action. He never seems flustered or uncertain. This calm, measured demeanor conveys a powerful message: I am in control. When you move with this kind of purpose, people take notice. It shows them that you're not easily intimidated, that you have a plan, and that you're confident in your ability to execute it. Think about how you move when you're nervous or unsure of yourself. You probably fidget, avoid eye contact, and generally try to make yourself small. This type of body language sends the message that you're not comfortable in your own skin, which can make others see you as weak or insecure. The key is to find a balance. You want to move with purpose and intention, but you don't want to come across as arrogant or aggressive. Practice moving with this kind of intention in your everyday life. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and they're not wrong. In Peaky Blinders, Tommy uses his eyes to command attention, intimidate his enemies, and convey a whole range of emotions without saying a word. One of the most striking things about Tommy is his ability to hold eye contact. He doesn't stare, but he doesn't look away either. He meets your gaze directly, and he holds it just long enough to make you feel his presence. This kind of eye contact can be incredibly powerful. It conveys confidence, assertiveness, and a willingness to engage. When you can hold someone's gaze without flinching, it shows them that you're not afraid of them, that you're not intimidated by their presence. However, it's important to strike a balance. Too much eye contact can be perceived as aggressive or confrontational. Too little can make you seem shifty or untrustworthy. Practice making eye contact with people you encounter throughout your day. Imagine this: someone pulls a gun on Tommy Shelby. What does he do? He remains calm. He doesn't flinch, he doesn't flee, he doesn't even blink. He simply assesses the situation and responds in a way that demonstrates his complete control over his emotions. This is the essence of non-reactivity. It's about staying calm and composed, even in the face of chaos and hostility. It's about refusing to let others dictate your emotional state. Why is this so powerful? Because it shows that you're not easily rattled. It shows that you have the mental fortitude to handle anything that comes your way. And it shows that you're not going to be manipulated by fear or anger. Take a deep breath, remind yourself that you are in control of your own emotions, and choose to respond calmly and rationally. Chapter 4: Know Your Enemy. Tommy Shelby doesn't go into any situation unprepared. He researches his opponents, learns their weaknesses, and anticipates their moves. He understands that knowledge is power and that the more you know about your enemy, the better equipped you are to defeat them. This principle applies to all areas of life, not just gang wars. Whether you're negotiating a business deal or navigating a difficult conversation, understanding the people you're dealing with is essential. Take the time to learn about the people you're interacting with. The more you understand their perspective, the better equipped you'll be to communicate effectively and get what you want. Chapter 5: Commanding a Room. When Tommy Shelby speaks, people listen. And it's not just because of what he says, but how he says it. One of the key elements of his commanding presence is his use of body language, particularly his hands. Notice how Tommy uses broad, sweeping gestures when he's addressing a group. He doesn't fidget or make small, insignificant movements. His gestures are deliberate, purposeful, and they demand attention. This kind of body language is especially important when you're speaking to a large group. Small gestures can get lost, making you seem unsure of yourself. But large, expansive gestures command attention and convey confidence. Practice incorporating larger hand gestures into your own speaking style. The more confident you appear in your body language, the more confident you'll feel. Chapter 6: Speak with Conviction. Tommy Shelby doesn't mince words. He speaks with conviction, using language that is clear, concise, and to the point. He doesn't say "I hoped" or "I'll try." He says "I will." This kind of language is incredibly powerful. It conveys confidence, decisiveness, and a belief in your own abilities. When you speak with conviction, people are more likely to believe in you and your vision. Think about the difference between these two statements: "I hope to finish this project by Friday" and "I will finish this project by Friday." The first statement conveys uncertainty, while the second conveys confidence and determination. Practice using more definitive language in your everyday conversations. The more you speak with conviction, the more confident you will become. Chapter 7: The Power of the Pause. In a world that's constantly moving, Tommy Shelby understands the power of silence. He's not afraid to pause, to let his words hang in the air, to create a sense of anticipation. Think about how often people interrupt each other in conversation. We're so used to filling every silence that we often don't take the time to really listen to what the other person is saying. When you pause, you give yourself a chance to gather your thoughts, and you give the other person a chance to process what you've just said. This can make your words more impactful and memorable. Practice incorporating pauses into your own speaking style. You'll be surprised at how much more powerful your words become when you give them time to breathe. Chapter 8: Quiet Words Carry Weight. Tommy Shelby doesn't need to shout to be heard. He understands that true power lies in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. He chooses his words carefully, and when he does speak, his words carry weight. This isn't about being soft-spoken or timid. It's about understanding the power of economy of language. It's about conveying your message with the fewest words possible, and letting the silence speak for itself. Think about the times someone has said something to you that's stayed with you long after the conversation ended. It's likely that those words were spoken with intention, with weight, and without unnecessary embellishment. Practice speaking less and listening more. And when you do speak, choose your words carefully, making sure that every word you utter serves a purpose. Outro: Unlock your inner leader. So there you have it, 8 habits inspired by Tommy Shelby that can help you command respect and speak like a leader. Remember, this isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about tapping into your own inner confidence and learning to communicate more effectively. True charisma comes from within. It's about believing in yourself, your abilities, and your vision. When you have that kind of internal confidence, it shows in everything you do. Click the link in the description to learn more about the program and start your journey to becoming the most charismatic version of yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.